I chose to greet hate with hate, and I just don't think that's a productive thing. I really don't. Me reacting gave them the time of day. They also gave this situation no time. That's what I think. All right? It didn't deserve attention. Really stupid. If I just keep walking, it's a nothing burger. Nobody sees it. Now it's out there, and it just perpetuates more hate.
I know it's weighing on you, brother. That shit sucks. You shouldn't feel this much. Obviously, the scrutiny and the media view on it, and I think you owning it and you speaking about it shows how sincere you are to a lot of people in this world.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift have become the latest it couple, dominating social media, magazine covers, and headlines. With such intense public attention comes a flood of opinions, some supportive, others critical. Amid this frenzy, Jason Kelce, Travis' older brother and a supportive sibling, has been quietly observing. Whether scrolling through comments or overhearing whispers, Jason has witnessed the whirlwind surrounding his brother and Taylor's high-profile romance. For a while, Jason seemed to let things slide, staying silent despite the relentless public scrutiny. But recently, everything changed. During an incident outside Beaver Stadium in Pennsylvania on Saturday, November 2nd, Jason finally snapped. There to promote Penn State's home game against Ohio State University as part of ESPN's College Game Day, Jason was surrounded by fans when one crossed a line. Reports suggest the heckler not only targeted Travis and Taylor's relationship, but also hurled a homophobic slur. In a now viral video, Jason can be seen reacting to the comments. He grabs the heckler's phone and smashes it to the ground. Another clip shows Jason shouting at the individual, clearly enraged. The intense confrontation quickly ignited a storm of opinions online. Supporters of Jason praised his actions, commending him for standing up against hate and defending his family. Jason wasn't just reacting to insults about Travis and Taylor, one fan noted. He was standing against bigotry. Another wrote, "Sometimes enough is enough," and Jason did what anyone protective of their family would. However, critics argued that Jason's response went too far. They pointed out that destroying someone's phone constitutes property damage and suggested that he should have handled the situation with more restraint, especially as a public figure. "Violence is never the answer," one comment read. Others speculated that the NFL might take disciplinary action, given the negative attention the incident brought to the league. The controversy escalated when Jason's use of the same homophobic slur, reportedly in retaliation, surfaced in videos circulating online. This detail further polarized opinions, with some condemning Jason's language while others empathized with his emotional reaction in the heat of the moment. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, Jason took swift action to address the backlash. On November 6, during ESPN's Monday Night Countdown, he issued a public apology ahead of the Monday Night Football game featuring Travis Kelce's Kansas City Chiefs. With millions of viewers watching, Jason's tone was somber as he reflected on the incident. "Everyone has seen what happened," he began. "I'm not proud of it. In a heated moment, I greeted hate with hate, and that's not who I want to be." He admitted that his reaction fell short of the values he strives to uphold, saying, "I've always tried to live by the golden rule, treating others with respect and decency. This week, I failed to do that. I regret my actions and am committed to doing better moving forward." Jason's apology struck a chord with many. Fans praised his accountability and humility, with one person commenting, "He didn't owe anyone an apology, but the fact that he gave one shows his integrity." Another added, "Jason owned up to his mistakes and vowed to improve. That's all you can ask of someone." The Kelce brothers further addressed the controversy on their podcast, New Heights. In the episode, Jason openly reflected on the incident and its aftermath. "I'm not happy about how I reacted," he admitted. "By engaging, I gave the heckler attention and made the situation bigger than it needed to be. If I just kept walking, it would have been a non-issue. Jason also expressed regret over the language he used, saying, "What I regret most is the word I chose in that moment. It's not reflective of who I am or what I stand for." He acknowledged that his reaction perpetuated negativity, adding, "Now there's a video out there filled with hate, and I share responsibility for that." Travis Kelce, ever the supportive brother, reassured Jason during the podcast. "You reacted because you care about family," he said. "It's clear you regret the choice of words, and owning up to that speaks volumes about your character." The incident has sparked broader conversations about how public figures navigate harassment and hate in the spotlight. While Jason's actions may have been fueled by emotion, his willingness to take accountability has resonated with many. As the dust begins to settle, one thing is clear. This incident will serve as a learning moment for Jason Kelce, highlighting the challenges of balancing personal values with the pressures of public life. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are undoubtedly the it couple of the moment, constantly in the spotlight across social media, magazines, and news headlines. With this kind of attention comes an avalanche of opinions, some positive, others far from it. Among the many observing this whirlwind is Jason Kelce, Travis's older brother, who has always been a vocal supporter of his family. For weeks, Jason appeared to remain composed, quietly watching the public commentary and criticism pile up. But recently, an incident pushed him over the edge, and his reaction sparked a debate that captivated fans and critics alike. On November 2, outside Beaver Stadium in Pennsylvania, Jason attended ESPN's College Game Day to promote Penn State's football game against Ohio State. Surrounded by enthusiastic fans, Jason encountered one heckler who crossed the line. Reports suggest the fan not only insulted Travis and Taylor's relationship, but also included a homophobic slur in his remarks. Jason, clearly fed up, responded by grabbing the individual's phone and smashing it to the ground. The incident, captured on video and shared widely on social media, quickly went viral. In one clip, Jason can be seen turning to confront the heckler, while another shows him yelling in frustration. Opinions about the incident flooded the internet. Many rushed to defend Jason, commending him for standing up for his brother and speaking out against hateful rhetoric. Jason was defending his family against bigotry. How could anyone criticize that? One supporter posted. Another chimed in, "People need to understand that public figures have their breaking points too." On the other hand, critics argued that Jason's reaction was inappropriate, regardless of the provocation. "Destroying someone's property is never okay," one commenter wrote. Others pointed out that, as a public figure, Jason should have demonstrated more restraint, especially knowing the incident would likely be recorded. Some even speculated that the NFL might intervene, as the episode brought negative attention to the league. The controversy deepened when additional footage revealed Jason using the same homophobic slur that had been directed at his brother. While some sympathized with his emotional reaction, others condemned his choice of language, calling it counterproductive and harmful. In response to the backlash, Jason addressed the situation head-on. During ESPN's Monday Night Countdown on November 6, just before the Monday Night Football game featuring Travis Kelce's Kansas City Chiefs, Jason issued a heartfelt public apology. Millions of viewers tuned in, many already aware of the brewing controversy. Jason's demeanor was somber, and his voice carried a tone of regret as he began. "Everybody has seen what happened," he said. "I'm not proud of it. In a heated moment, I chose to greet hate with hate, and I don't think that's a productive way to respond. It doesn't lead to meaningful discourse, and I fell short of my own standards." Jason went on to explain that he strives to live by the golden rule, treating others with respect and decency. "This past week, I failed to uphold that, but I am committed to moving forward and continuing to do better," he added. The apology received mixed reactions. Supporters praised Jason's accountability and sincerity. "He didn't owe anyone an apology, but the fact that he gave one shows his character," one fan noted. Even some neutral observers empathized. I'm not a fan of either Kelce or Taylor, but I'd probably react the same way if someone attacked my family, a commenter admitted. Jason and Travis later tackled the controversy during their podcast, New Heights, released on November 6. The episode featured an open and honest discussion about the incident and its aftermath. Travis encouraged his brother to clear the air, saying, "I know you wanted to address this, so go ahead." Jason reflected on the situation, expressing deep regret. "I'm not happy with how I reacted," he admitted. "By engaging with that fan, I gave him and his hateful words attention they didn't deserve. If I had just kept walking, it would have been a non-issue." He also acknowledged his disappointment with the language he used, saying, "What I regret most is the word I use. It's not who I am, and it's not what I stand for. In the heat of the moment, I thought throwing his words back at him would make a point, but instead, it just perpetuated more hate." Jason added, "Now there's a video of me out there saying something hurtful, and I share responsibility for putting that out into the world. That's something I'll have to live with and learn from." Travis supported his brother, saying, "You reacted out of love for your family, and anyone can understand that. You owned up to your mistakes, and that shows who you really are." Travis also praised Jason's apology on Monday Night Football, highlighting his brother's words. "You said you don't choose hate, and that's not who you are. That really resonated with people, and it's clear this doesn't define you." The incident has sparked broader conversations about the pressures public figures face and the fine line between defending oneself and maintaining composure. While Jason's actions may have been impulsive, his willingness to take accountability and learn from the experience has resonated with many. As the dust settles, it's evident that this moment will serve as a personal and professional lesson for Jason Kelce, underscoring the importance of staying true to one's values even under intense scrutiny.